G'day legends, Fat Murphy. A lot of people have been requesting it, so here it finally is. A bit of a walk around of the VDJ 79 dual cab Land Cruiser. It's a 2014 model, pretty standard except for the usual accessories that you get. Steedy spotlights I've got on the front there. They're actually pretty good compared to the last set I had. I've got the old, I think it's the BCF branded winch in there, the Ridge Rider, and that thing's been good. This thing's been to the Cape a couple of times, and it's been Savannah Way, done the Madigan line, French line, Hay River track, all the iconic stuff, and it's got a bit more to go, but that winch has come in handy. We've got the Maxxis Razor mud terrain tyres, and it's all sitting on a 2-inch ARB GVM upgrade suspension. So that's just a bit of a quick walk around, and I'll give you a bit of a closer look inside. It's all pretty standard really. The only thing is I've put the console, that's the cruiser console, internal console, which is pretty good. Couple of king seat covers, and that's about it really. Rooftop tent, kings again. Can't go past this stuff for the price really. It's got the 160 watt solar panel on there. I've got the Rhino base rack, which fits all your accessories, along with the king's awning. So that's it. It works out pretty good with the, you can either get into the rear entry there. It's actually got the door that faces the right way. If you know anything about rooftop tents, that's the way to have them. So you can zip them up if it's raining. And you can enter, I've put some brackets on the side there so you can get into there as well. So currently got the 3 spares on. You don't normally need that unless you're going somewhere real remote. But yeah, I'll just, I'll give you a little look inside the canopy. I'll just get my beautiful assistant here to. Okay, that's a, come on over guys, we've got the welcome to the Bundy bar. You know, you've got to have some refreshments on a hot day like today. But pretty much in here, I've just fitted it out. I've got 2 fridges, I've got a freezer and a fridge. Bit of a stereo up here with some charging system behind. And the main charging system is actually inside the car, behind the back seat, because it just works out really well that way. This box here, instead of having drawers, because you've got this little bit under the canopy, you lose so much space. So, and drawers are pretty heavy. You know, you can be about 70 kilos in some drawers. So I've made this box up myself. It weighs about 20 kilos in total. It's got the gas struts. It's just for storage and all that sort of stuff. You know, your fishing knives and bits and pieces can go in there. It's all super easy. And I can throw a mattress in here and sleep just in here if I don't want to take the rooftop tent. That's great when you go into places like Fraser and stuff. I've got a little fan and a few bits up there you might be able to see. And I might just duck around, and we'll duck around the other side of the canopy. Under tray toolboxes, just for storage. These are really good actually, TC boxes. They don't break the bank too much. Not everyone's made of money. And on this side we've got something's jammed in that one, but there's just that air compressor in there, that's about all, so nothing special. This side's all my cooking stuff, so I've got fry pans and all your food and everything, fits really well in here. And then also I've got these tables guys, these are really good. I was trying to come up with a solution, like everyone's got the pull out tables here, but they end up so high, and then your stove's on top. It becomes really difficult to cook on when they get that high. So I've got these tables I made up, just simple laminate, aluminium frame with a leg. I've got a few more at home. If anyone's interested in one, just drop me a message. I'll see if we can set you up with one, but pretty much you just bash them out like so, dust the leg, it just drops down and you can set the height, and pretty sturdy table. You can put your stuff on here and cook. I've got a 70 litre water tank under here as well, a bit of water. So all in all that just works out pretty good. Adventure King lights, I've just put them on this mount here, so you can just turn them on. It's got the dimmer, so you can make them bright, dark. And the idea of this is you can have them facing out, or you can twist them and have them facing inwards, you know. And then you just give them a hit and they turn themselves off. That's pretty much it to the canopy, guys. This is all insulated and lined. I did all this myself. Basically what I did is I used, anyone in the building industry know, Abelflex. It sticks really well, so I've stuck that in here, and it's then lined it, and it keeps it really cool in here. And if you're sleeping in there, it's really quiet. It's great. So fantastic little setup, nice and easy. I'll just open this back door and see if I can show you the battery system. It might be a bit difficult. See how we go. I'll just grab that and bring us in here. Sorry about the movement, guys. There's that King's inverter that I showed you in some previous vids, and I've put an isolator switch here too, so I can turn it on and off. Even though it's got its own switch, I like to have the isolator switch just in case anything goes wrong with that. I can then just quickly shut it down, no problems at all. That's the 200 amp hour Voltex slimline battery, and it's in a kick-ass hold down tray. Really good, them trays. And that's the Red Arc 50 amp DC-DC charger. So that takes the solar feed from up the top, as well as your alternator. I've just got some fuses over there and a couple of spare Anderson plugs in case I want to run fridges inside the car. And then it's all fused with breakers there, and it runs through that shunt there, so that I've got the screen and also the app on my phone where I can see how much battery I'm using, basically. So that all works pretty well. I guess I've just had this in here because I've been working on it, but you can, when you drop the seat back, you can still get to the isolator switch and the inverter down there, so that's going to make life pretty easy. This whole canopy, it comes off, it winches, you know, you can just lift it up on the legs here. I've got some endo plugs there, I just unplug it and the whole lot comes off, and I can have my ute back without that on it, so it makes life a bit easier. But yeah, also you might have noticed I've got these little curtains here. When you are sleeping in here, it's quite a good place if you just put a mattress up on there. It works out pretty well. A couple of lights out the back here, a couple of work lights, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. All in all, it's pretty standard. I could probably show you under the bonnet real briefly. I'll just duck around here. If you just want to come up, I'll pop the bonnet, show you under there. Anyone who knows these Land Cruisers knows these bonnets weigh about a ton. They're pretty heavy. But yeah, all pretty standard in here, guys. Nothing's been touched, just a couple of fuses there for the equipment in the back and the spotties. I've got a secondary fuel filter and some breathers and an electronic rust converter. But pretty much that's it. I keep them standard. They just last longer that way. You don't have any dramas, so that's the way I like to roll. Anyway, folks, that's it. The long-awaited walk around. 2014 Cruiser, as I said, it's just had a polish, so it's come up pretty good. But yeah, it has done a bit of work. I know it doesn't always look like it, but it's got a few little scratches and scrapes here and there. But all in all, pretty comfy touring rig, these things. So anyway, thanks for checking it out, guys. See you on the next one.